Blurring the line between fact and legend is the Sulalatus al-Salatin, which translates to the genealogy of kings. Today, it is more popularly known as the Sejarah Melayu, a historical manuscript which includes genealogies and stories relating to the Sultanate of Malacca and Johor. It details the rise and fall of the Kingdom of Singapura through a blend of historical and fantastical tales, which gives us legends such as Strongman Badang or even Sang Nila Utama, whom historians have ascertained was an actual living prince in the 14th century known as Sri Tribuana.
Of all the many tales in the Sejarah Melayu, nothing quite captures our national imagination the moment Sang Nila Utama was said to have set his eyes on a majestic yet peculiar-looking animal on the Isle of Temasek. In the Sejarah Melayu, this creature is described as extremely swift and beautiful, with a body a bright red color, its head black, and its breast white, of extreme agility and of great strength, and of its size, a little larger than a he-goat. This creature was described by the Sultan's advisor as a singer, a recurring symbol in earlier Indic civilization, from which Singapura or the Lion City then gets its name.
As this region wasn't the natural habitat of a lion, it becomes clear that the sighting of this hybrid mythical creature is not one of a plain animal sighting. The motif of heroes and finding of beasts also exists in other traditional tales outside of the Sejarah Melayu. Instead of the singer, however, the creature is simply replaced with another that represents the values of the new kingdom. A story that I remember distinctly from my childhood is the story of the vicious leaping garfishes that bursts forth from Singapore's coastline, killing those in its sights. In fact, the story could be traced from the Sejarah Melayu and is said to have happened during the reign of the Sri Paduka Maharaja in retribution for his unjust acts.
Now that's one fantastic legend. But let us look from the Western perspective of animal behavioral science and see whether this garfish, or toda as it's called in Malay, and whether it is really possible that they can inflict such damage and injury. So garfish can and have been reported to be able to inflict such horrendous injury.
I mean, that's a cool fact, but I still like the story better.
I agree with you. In the Malay world, the depiction of animals is not only just from the way they behave in nature, but they also serve ritualistic or symbolic functions. This is in contrast to the way the Western perspective views animals and nature, whether as creatures of fascination or to be feared, but also to be studied by natural historians and collected as prizes from hunts, and also to see what uses they can have for the economy.